Hey YouTube, it's Jethro here. So, got busy the other day planting my potatoes. This is kind of a VR to cokeman250 also, but got busy the other day. I showed you how I held my cabbages and everything up. Everything's doing great. Beets are coming in really well over there. I just kind of scatter seed, but I got a problem. Where I planted my potatoes, I was wanting to plant them flat with the ground and then hill them up. We got 6 inches of rain, so the ground didn't do nothing but pack down. I've got very few potatoes coming through. So what I've done is, locally we have a mushroom farm, and the stuff that they have is some of the best stuff to keep your soil loosened up. And I put some of this on every couple years or so, just spreading it out over different gardens. So I've got a good load of it today, 3/4 ton truck. They put 5 scoots from a skid steer on it. I'm gonna start throwing it on the soil and retill it, and hopefully I can find some seed potatoes. But we'll be back here in a bit. Okay folks, just got done unloading part of my truck. This is a really good way to loosen up your soil if you got any kind of thing around this, like this around your area. Mushroom factory or something like that. It's $30 a pickup load is what we pay for it around here. That wasn't even really quite half of a load to cover this area. This is about 40 feet long. I covered, I don't know, 8 feet wide for the most part. And I'm fixing to till her in. So, back in a minute. Okay, probably can't see it that well, but here's the end result. I spread about 4 inches thick of that mushroom compost on here, tilled it in, and it's gonna be nice and fluffy. It won't pack down the next rain we get. I haven't planted anything yet. It's kind of getting a little bit late for potatoes as far as I'm concerned, and we don't need a whole lot of them. I might put in 1 row of reds, just a can with my green beans, have some mess of green beans and potatoes fresh. But other than that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some other things. Don't know exactly what yet, but when I get them in, they come up, I'll let you know. Another thing we're doing here on the little homestead, we had a loafing shed here for my 2 generators that are out here, and my wife decided that she wanted this one gone, out of the way. It's kind of right next to the house, so we want to put some horseshoe pits out here. Instead of vacation, do more of staycations. We got a lot of people coming over all the time, so we're going to kind of combine the garden and the yard, just everything around here, make it to where it's comfortable. We want to stay home, we want to play. Of course, my compost bin. I did plant out in the far field. I've got about 10 grapevines I planted the other day. A couple of the which blackberries was Arapaho blackberries, and I've got 2 raspberry plants I need to put out there. I put about 10 rows of corn out in that garden out there, 10 or 12, and I left a little bit of space on this side of the garden. That's where I'm going to go ahead and put squash, and then the garden I have down on my bottom, I put another 12 rows of corn down there. Up here in the top I put ambrosia, down in the bottom I put a golden bantam. So we're going to compare the two, and I've grown ambrosia before, we know we like it. The bantam I haven't grown before, so this is going to be a new one for us, but it's supposed to be a 63-day from the germination to harvest, and we're going to kind of keep track on it and see how it goes. So a lot of stuff going on around here. I ain't going to show my baby rabbits and goats today, but just some ideas of what's going on the farm. We will catch y'all later. Jethro out. Remember, we're all in this together.